Very good afternoon, everybody. Honorable Vice Chancellor, Honorable Pro Vice Chancellors, Director, School of Social Sciences, Faculty of School of Social Sciences, Regional Directors, my colleagues from RSD, and dear alumni of IGNU for Masters of Library and Information Sciences programs. On behalf of IGNU, I welcome all of you to this alumni meet for MLIS program and wish you all the best on this auspicious occasion of Makar Sankranti. We have with us our esteemed Vice Chancellor, Professor Nageshwar Rao ji, Professor Uma Kanjilal, Pro Vice Chancellor, Dr. Shrikant Mahapatra, Pro Vice Chancellor, Dr. Suhas Chetgaonkar, Director, School of Social Sciences, Dr. V.P. Rupam, Additional Director, Student Registration Division, faculty members of School of Social Sciences, regional directors of all the regional centers, officials of the regional service division. I request all of you, please keep your mic in mute condition, please. Please keep your mic in mute condition. It is nice to see that a good number of alumni. Mr. Mithun, could you please mute that mic?
Sir, I am doing it. It is from RC Chandigarh.
It is nice to see that a good number of alumni, including some of the highly placed alumni members of alumni program are present here, despite the fact that many of you might be having personal commitments on weekend. We are thankful to you for sparing time for this important meeting. It also gives me great pleasure to see that around 12 alumni of a MLIS program have shown interest to share their experiences in this meeting. We can also include more numbers, more names, if time permits. You are, however, free to share your thoughts through chat box. This is the third meeting in the series of alumni meets, which we have initiated on 1st January 2023. Prior to this, in 2021 also, we had a series of such meetings, and some of you might have participated in those meetings. The recordings of all those alumni meets are available on our social media platform. The basic objective of this meeting is to connect with the alumni, to find out how you are doing, and to bring about your active involvement in the activity of the university. Your suggestions and ideas are important for us, and we look forward to sharing your experiences in IGNU and at your workplaces. I'm confident that with your active involvement, we'll be able to further strengthen the delivery of MLIS program. So it's a unique occasion for all of us, and we request for your active participation in today's deliberations. Now, before we start the program, we will play Kulgeet of the university. It is a tradition here in our university to start any such program with playing of the Kulgeet. And I request our technical team to please play the Kulgeet. Mr. Mithun, please.
शिक्षा का आलय जन जन का विश्वविद्यालय जन जन का विश्वविद्यालय ज्योत जलाए ज्ञान की स्वाध्याय की अनुसंधान की राह दिखाए वंचितों को शिक्षा के अधिकार की ना उम्र का कोई बंधन ना बंदिश परिधि की घर घर है बना शिक्षा का देवालय यह जन जन का विश्वविद्यालय जन जन का विश्वविद्यालय जन जन का मान है सम्मान है पहचान है जन जन का मान सम्मान पहचान जल पर भूषित नवाचार से सज्जित गुणवत्ता से परिपूरित ज्ञान वाणी ज्ञान दर्शन ज्ञान कोश से संचित ज्ञान कोश से संचित सर्वगुण संपन्न शिक्षा का हिमालय शिक्षा का हिमालय यह जन जन का विश्वविद्यालय जन जन का विश्वविद्यालय।
Now, I request my colleague, Dr. VP Rupam, Director, Campus Placement Cell, to make a presentation about IGNOU's alumni portal, please. Dr. Rupam, please.
Thank you, Dr. Pandey. Honorable Vice Chancellor, Sir, respected Vice Chancellors, Director of Social Sciences, faculty of Director School of Social Sciences, Director Regional Services, my colleagues at the regional centers, and distinguished alumni. Greetings to you from the Alumni Association of IGNOU, and wish you all a very, very happy and a productive new year. As Dr. Pandey said, the basic objective of these meetings is to strengthen the connect between the alumni and the university so that we can benefit from your experiences, from your feedback. To this end, we have made some efforts, and I will very briefly share the efforts that we have made. So with the permission of the host, I'll share my screen with you. Okay, I hope you can see my screen. We have done a simple thing. We have set up an exclusive Facebook page for our alumni. Now, this is the Facebook page. I'll type the URL of this page. You can join this. This is a platform where you can share your idea, your thoughts, give us feedback, share your experiences, and all your feedback, all your experiences will inspire our current learners to do better like you have done. On this page, we also update all the activities that are currently taking place in the university. For example, as you can see, we are starting a series of programs, career awareness programs in collaboration with UNICEF coming Tuesday. So we have posted this information here. All the events that are taking place, the developments that are taking place, new programs that are being launched, new schemes that are being launched, all this information and about our alumni, successful alumni and their stories, all this is available. So my appeal to you is to join this page, follow this page, share your thoughts. You can share short videos with us. We will upload them on this page. In fact, you will find hundreds of videos uploaded by our alumni. And they are very, very inspiring. The other thing we have done is we have created an alumni portal for the our alumni. Until now, only our existing students had their accounts on the university system. Now all alumni will have their accounts on the university system, and I'm happy to report that today morning we crossed the 50,000 mark in alumni registration. As you can see, 50,061. A little while back it was 50,039. The numbers are increasing. And once you register on the portal, this is a very, very simple process. You type the name of your regional center. All the regional centers are listed here. You type your program. All the programs are listed here. Your year of passing, your enrollment number, your phone number, your email ID, and just save. Now, this is an automated process. The verification process is scheduled. At midnight, all the registrations that are received are verified from our alumni database, and all those records that are found correct go into the account of verified alumni. and you will receive an email from us guiding you about how you can create your account on the alumni portal and how you can build your profile. What is important is that you have the facility of building your profile, updating your educational qualifications, because you might have done more than one program for IGNOU. You can update that. You might have acquired more qualifications from other places. You can update that. Your current employment status, you can update. Your experience, you can update. So in this process, we shall build not only a national but an international database of IGNOU, because our alumni are spread all over the world. And once we have this database with us, we shall be able to get in touch with you, keep in touch with you, and tell you how you can engage in the academic activities of the university. Some of you are already, I'm sure, some of you are already engaging in the academic activities as academic counselors or evaluators or supervisors. But this database will help us a great deal in keeping in touch with you and gaining from your experience. So my request to all of you is to register on this portal if you have not done so. I was looking at the database of MLIS alumni and the number of students who have actually registered on this portal. So there is a disconnect. I was having a large database of MLIS alumni, but not more than 300 or 400 have registered. So this is a good occasion. You can, while the program is going on, you can go on registering on this portal, and tomorrow morning you will receive an email. And please share this information with all those, if you know other alumni of MLIS, please share this information with them so that they can also register on the portal. That is about all about the things that we have done. If you have any questions or queries, you can please ask us through the chat box, and I'll be very happy to respond. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Dr. VP Roop. And now I would like to invite our Honorable Pro Vice Chancellor, Professor Uma Kanjilal, Madam, to please address the alumni.
Thank you, Dr. Pandey, Honorable Vice Chancellor, sir, my colleagues from IGNOU, and especially my colleagues from the LIS faculty, as I happen to be one of the faculty members of Library Information Science. Colleagues from the university, good evening to all of you. And it's in fact a pleasure to meet our alumni. And I'm really grateful to the Alumni Association and RSD to create this platform where we can connect with our alumni. I remember, I think in fact, IGNOU started its BLIS program in 1989, and there was a huge demand for the MLIS program. So we came up with our MLIS program in 1992. And since then, the MLIS program has been very popular, and we never saw slump in the registration. It has been growing, and generally we get 600 to 800 registration happening, and it's going in a big way. When we started our MLIS program, we wanted to be very different. We adopted a very, innovative curriculum structure, what was not being used, what was not there in other conventional universities, and also state-of-the-art technology and other things were introduced. Talking about the delivery of the programs also, it was very innovative in a sense. We had thought of having seminar as one of the important component of continuous assessment, then practicals were there. And most of the courses, if you see, they were very, the latest courses, market-ready courses, and that was a great expectation that we are having from our students, in fact. And in fact, this was followed by other conventional universities. When they revised their curriculum, they, to a great extent, adopted our curriculum, in fact. And as it stands today, I think we have very, most of our alumni, they are very highly placed and doing very well, in fact. So my suggestion would be that be connected with us, uh, share with us your testimonials, how you have fared, what was your expectation from the IGNU for your MLIS program, and how you are, how you fared through, and what success you got. And that's what actually even both Dr. Pandey and Dr. Rupam mentioned also, that be connected. That's the core of the thing that needs to be looked into. And also my request will be to our alumni that please also help us in the corporate activities of the university. It's not necessary that it has to be some participation which is financial participation, but it could be actually some voluntary activities which can improve, which can help the faculty, the department, and we will be actually conducting a lot of activities in future where we look forward to your participation, in fact. So I think already you had a look into this portal that Dr. Rupam showed you. My request will be, please, if you have not registered yet, because 300 is a very less number, because every year we get more than 800 students registering. So there must be a huge number of alumni for MLIS program, in fact. So please get connected with us. Please stay connected with us, and also participate in our activities in future. And I think this is a great platform, and hopefully we will be meeting again and again and interacting with you. And I'm looking forward to this, the interaction that will be followed up after the presentations. Thank you very much.
Thank you, madam. And now I request our Pro-Vice Chancellor, Dr. Shrikant Mahapatra, to please address the alumni.
A very good evening to all the distinguished participants. Professor Uma Kanjilal, our Pro-Vice Chancellor, and she is also a faculty of Library and Information Sciences. Welcome you to this alumni meet. Professor Suhas, who is the Director School of Social Sciences, in which Library Science is housed. Welcome you, ma'am. I also welcome the Director, Regional Services Division, Director Placement Cell, Professor Jaideep, who is also a faculty in the discipline of Library and Information Sciences. My colleagues, regional directors, senior regional directors, deputy directors, and very distinguished alumni of the discipline of Library and Information Sciences. It gives me great pleasure to welcome you all to this alumni meet. In fact, we have started this process of connecting with the alumni since 1st of January 2023. In 2021, we had extensive meeting with the alumni, but then we again wanted to revive it. Earlier, it was done through the regional centers. Now it is done through the headquarters. From the headquarters of IGNO means that we will be conducting it discipline-wise. And initially, we started with management, MBA program. Then we started with MCA program, and our third flagship program of the university is Master in Library and Information Sciences. And we thought that we will get connected with you on a Sunday, interact with you, take your feedback on the existing curriculum, existing system, existing program delivery method of IGNO, because Library Information Sciences is one of the programs which has gone tremendous changes with the introduction of technology. I remember as Professor Uma Kanjilal has said, that MLIS program was introduced in 1992. It got revised on regular basis because technology and digital library has come into picture, and lot of softwares are available in the library and information systems. So the earlier MLIS program of IGNOU and the present MLIS program of IGNOU, I could see a lot of changes. So many of you who have done MLIS earlier and many of you who have passed out now will also give us the feedback of how changes have taken place because of the intervention of technology in the library and information sciences. But friends, I just want to tell you that we value our alumni. We have a database of 37 lakhs or 3.7 million alumni. Now the number of alumni has crossed the number of active students in IGNOU. Active student database is 3.5, alumni database is 3.7. So therefore, our sincere effort is to get connected with the alumni. Dr. Rupam has said that today we have crossed 50,000 registration in the alumni portal. But our sincere effort is to increase the number steadily so that we get connected with our alumni wherever they are. Because your feedback, your inputs, your suggestions will be greatly valued. IGNOU has started with distance education. Now it is into online education also. So in both type of education, distance and online education, the feedback of the stakeholders is very, very important. Whether somebody is an active student, somebody is an alumni, somebody is an evaluator, somebody is a counselor, a supervisor, your feedback, your input, your suggestions are very, very important for further improvement in the system. So keeping that in view, we have arranged this meeting. I'm thankful to all those who are involved in organizing this meeting. I know it's a Sunday and difficult to get people, but happy to see that more than 120 people when we started are present here in this alumni meet. Honorable Vice Chancellor is very eager to meet all of you, to address you, but he's on a tour. He is trying to get connected with you. I don't know when, but he has just told me that I'll try to join at the earliest because I'm traveling and I'm out of IGNOU headquarters. So with this, I once again welcome all of you, and I look forward to get your inputs and feedback on our flagship program, Master in Library and Information Sciences. Thank you very much.
Can we have the interaction with the alumni till our honorable Vice Chancellor?
Professor Suhas is here, so Director School of Social Sciences may be invited first, and then the floor will be open for interaction with the distinguished alumni.
Okay. So I invite Director School of Social Sciences, Professor Suhas Shetgaonkar, to please address the alumni.
Thank you so much, Dr. Pandey. And good evening, everyone. Respected Pro Vice Chancellors, Professor Uma Kanjilal and Dr. Shrikant Mohapatra, Dr. Pandey, Dr. Rupam, my very own faculty members of Library and Information Science from School of Social Sciences, regional directors, and dear alumni. Well, I take this opportunity to thank our Honorable Vice Chancellor, Pro Vice Chancellors, and RSD, especially Dr. Pandey, and of course, Dr. Rupam for organizing this alumni meet and giving us an opportunity to interact with the alumni of MLIS program. Feedback, especially from the alumni, is important to not only understand, how the program has been in the past, but it also provides an opportunity to understand the strengths and weaknesses of the program and to accordingly take measures to make the program better. Well, along with us today, we also have the faculty members of Discipline of Library and Information Science. That is Professor Jaideep Sharma, Professor Archana Shukla, Professor Yanthan, Professor Kuvar Singh, who has newly joined us, Dr. Pavan Saini, and Dr. Ashok Kumar. And as I have seen and I have known, the faculty members of Library and Information Science, including, of course, our respected Pro Vice Chancellor, Professor Uma Kanjilal, they are very hardworking, sincere, tech-savvy, and open to change and to take up new challenges. And I think this meet will benefit them in great way as they plan ahead and strategize with regard to the MLIS program. So with this very few words, I invite, of course, we are going to have an interaction with the faculty members also, but I welcome all the alumni, and I'm very eagerly waiting for them to share their feedback. And I'm sure the faculty members from Library and Information Sciences are also going to interact with them, and they are going to note down their feedback so that it helps us in making the MLIS program better. Thank you so much.
Thank you, madam. Now I request Professor Archana Shukla, who is the program coordinator for MLIS program, to say a few words. Professor Archana Shukla, if you are there, you please unmute your mic.
Yes. Very good evening to all of you. Honorable Vice Chancellor, Sir, Pro Vice Chancellors, Director RSD, Director SOSS, Directors of Regional Centers, and all the participants. I feel highly grateful to welcome you all for this alumni meet of MLIS learners. This day is very important as it provides an opportunity to interact with each other. This type of event becomes possible in IGNOU also only because of the vision of our VC, sir. I really appreciate this idea of alumni meet, which creates a special bonding with the students who have passed out and who have established themselves already. I believe an alumni meet is a perfect platform for you all to interact with your peers and teachers and revive the contacts. Presently, as RSD Director said, I am coordinating the MLIS program. But the credit of introducing and running this program for years goes to Professor Uma Kanjilal. This program was launched in 1994. The main objective of this program is to contribute to building of professional human resources to meet the demands for information handling in library and information centers in the country. This program is basically beneficial for those who are already employed. Our MLIS program gives an opportunity to upgrade their professional knowledge and skills. So those who are working, they are getting benefited from our MLIS program. The thing which we have introduced new in our MLIS program is the internship component. Recently, we have introduced internship also in this program as per the guidelines of the NEP. So with this introduction, we want to know about this change also, whether our alumni are comfortable with this thing, whether this change will help our MLIS learners in the future or not. With these few words, I welcome all the alumni to this meet. Thank you.
Thank you very much, ma'am. Now I request Professor Jaideep Sharma ji to please address the alumni and also invite some of the alumni to share their experiences. Professor Jaideep Sharma ji, please.
Thank you, Dr. Pandey. A very good evening to all of you. Honorable Vice Chancellor, Professor Nageshwar Rao ji, respected Pro Vice Chancellors, Professor Uma Kanjilal, Dr. Shrikant Mohapatra, Director, School of Social Sciences, Director, RSD, Director, Additional Director, SRD, Dr. Rupam, Regional Directors, my colleagues from the headquarters, my faculty colleagues, and my dear alumni from different parts of the country. It is a privilege to be with you all, and I'm really excited to see that we are organizing an alumni meet. I believe that IGNOU is a community effort. It's not we few people here in the school who can really run the programs that we are doing. It is a community effort, and alumni is an important component of this community. And we have been taking help and seeking guidance and directions from our alumni. It has been there always. And this is another useful effort that we are going to be benefited from by interacting with you all. While we were trying to find out how our alumni are placed, as for the last 1 month or so, we have been requesting our alumni to register on the alumni portal. And in the meantime, we came to know that some of them are very highly placed and most of them are doing very good in the profession. So they are our brand ambassadors, and they are really telling the people around that how IGNOU is performing. But at the same time, when we meet with them, particularly in programs like this, we also come to know how we can improve and how we can do better as far as the profession is concerned. It has been 3 decades since we introduced MLIS, and I believe during this time, we would have turned out more than 2 lakh professional colleagues, and they might have really done some wonders in the profession. And I think by organizing such meets more frequently, we'll be coming to know more about what wonders they have done. And right now, as I've been asked, I'll be requesting some of you to speak, and I begin with Dr. Neeti Saxena, who is in British Council. In case you are there, please unmute yourself and speak within 2 to 3 minutes, every one of you. Please introduce yourself, your place of work, and also say a few words about how IGNOU helped you in your learning and also in your workplace and job. Thank you. Dr. Neeti, are you there?
Hi,
Neeti
can you
Saxena.
hear
Yeah,
me?
please.
Can you hear me, Professor Sharma?
Yeah, please.
Hi, my name is Neeti Saxena, and I work for the British Council offices in India. And currently, I am leading on the British Council Digital Libraries project, which has libraries in more than 32 countries with more than 100,000 registered members. So, thank you today to everyone at IGNOU and the alumni participants to give me an opportunity to be a part of this. I joined this profession way back in 1988 as a librarian, and I did my bachelor's of library science at that time and joined the industry, or joined the profession, I should say. And after that, like giving the work commitments and my family commitments, it was really not possible for me to pursue my higher education, although I was interested to do that. And then I almost after 18 to 20 years of working, I could complete my ambition to be a master's in library science, and IGNOU was there to help me out. And that helped me because of the curriculum. It also helped me because I had a center which was very near my home. So although the classes were over the weekend, which required commitment, but also because it was approachable, I could make it happen with the family as well as my professional commitment. So this is where I am. And thank you for today to be a part of it. This is the first time that after, I have heard about the alumni program and be excited to be a part of it, and will be happy to contribute to any such sessions that happen or any other support that's required in, creating curriculums of whatever I have learned as a part of my profession to continue to contribute. Right. Thank you.
Thank you, Neeti ji. Dr. Shantanu, are you there? Dr. Shantanu Ganguly?
Yes,
Thank you.
Jaideep, I'm here.
Thank
So
you.
first of all, good evening, everybody. The Honorable Vice Chancellor, sir, and Professor Professor Pandey, Professor Mahapatra, Professor Shuas, my age-old friend, Professor Uma Kanjilal, Jaideep, Archana, and many others who are there. I think I am very much known to IGNOU for several reasons. Well, first of all, I am highly indebted to IGNOU that today, whatever I am, well, I think, and wherever I am is all because of IGNOU. This much I can say. Currently, I am the professor and the director of NIMS University, Rajasthan. Before that, I was the chief librarian of the All India Institute of Medical Sciences. I have almost crossed more than 28 years in this profession. And in fact, this particular library, and I'm an academic counselor for the last 11 years, I think, with Dr. Prajesh, and many of my videos which are there in the IGNOU, thanks to Jaideep in Gyan Bharti and other programs also, Professor Archana, Professor Uma, I think I am there, a lot of recordings are there, EPG Parshala, IGNOU platforms and several things are there. See, this particular course material which was developed by for the BLIS and MLIS, I think this is the best in the country. In fact, today, anybody who is appearing for UGC NET, I think if they mug up the entire course materials, I think they can get it through at one go. And looking at this particular profession and all, I think one has to be a voracious reader, and he has to upgrade himself almost on a daily basis, because still every day morning I spent almost 2 hours in studying on the library information science, because it is a huge ocean. It cannot be completed in at least in one life. It cannot be done. I generally keep myself upgrading on these areas. And currently in the NIMS University, I am a professor of corporate communications, but I'm also head of the Department of Library Information Science. And since I'm teaching a lot of IGNOU students, and I generally take a lot of belief level courses, PGD LAN courses, MLIS courses, and all. There is a one particular thing which I would like to mention here is basically, probably in some of the courses, it needs a lot of revamping. If it has to be very industry specific, a lot of job oriented courses should be done. Because whenever the library information science students who are coming as a fresher and all, there is a lot of gap exists. And when I teach them from my own experiences and all, like today morning when I was teaching, so many of the students were saying, sir, whatever you are teaching, I'm giving them sharing my experiences with them. Say, sir, these are the things which are very high end. How we are going to match it with that? I said that when you appear for the interviews, I think at that time, not only your theoretical, but also your practical knowledge. And some of these things which we have experienced, these are extremely of immense value in today's context. So you should be knowing that, because you won't get a much time to, groom up yourself into the system, because you will be plunged into the water to swim. And unless and until you have some additional feathers to swim on that, you won't be able to do it. So I think if being Dr. Archana talked about the NEP 2020, I think there are a lot of things which are there in the NEP 2020 also. Like, for example, your experiential learning and all. Some of the things which can be clubbed with your, the content you already have, probably you can revamp. And some of the experiential learning or some of the multimedia videos and other things, if it can come together, it will have one of the best blended documentation for the entire fraternity. Thank you very much, IGNOU. Thank you for bringing me also into this alumni network. I'll get it registered, certainly. And I would be very happy from the core of my heart to help out IGNOU on any particular aspect. Thank you very much, Jaideep, for giving me this chance.
Thank you, Professor Shantanu. Dr. Vijay Verma, are you there?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, please.
Good afternoon, good evening to all of you. Good evening, Honorable Vice Chancellor, sir. Professor Uma Kanjilal, ma'am, Pro Vice Chancellor, and my research guide also, because I am pursuing my PhD under her, and most probably submitting my thesis next week on Monday or Tuesday. Professor Srikant Mahapatra, sir, Director, sir, Regional Director, and everyone present in this meeting. Thank you. Thanks for giving me opportunity, sir. And as IGNOU, I joined as MLI student in 2004. I completed my BLIS in 2003. And after completing my BLIS, I selected in Ministry of Defense as a Group B level post, Senior Library Information Assistant. since it was a permanent job and I wanted to pursue my study, the IGNOU was the best option. I thought, why not join there? Before that, I heard about IGNOU, but I didn't have any experience about the course curriculum, material, and other things. Although during our BLIS course, we took the help of IGNOU material. From my experience, definitely I want to say that IGNOU material is one of the best material compiled by different faculty members, which not give you a theoretical background, but it's prepared for your job market also. Although with the passing of time, IGNOU has improved its curriculum. Many new content have already been added. But what I am thinking that some specific industry-related things in which we can collaborate between technology and theoretical aspect like ontology and other aspect in which there can be, we can match with the future level requirement. This can be done. I am in IIT Delhi. I just forgot to mention there. I'm in IIT Delhi, working as student librarian senior scale. I am associated with IGNOU as a student, PhD student right now, also as academic counselor. I also do the evaluation of MLIS and BLIS courses. One of the most important thing which I want to share with everyone that IGNOU is flexible enough, and the rigorous process, the rigorous evaluation process the IGNOU students have to go through, give them courage to face any situation in the market and in academic area. Even sir, ma'am, just I wanted to mention that here in IIT Delhi, we select many interns on paid basis. They pay approximately 20-25,000. Many of the IGNOU students also come for the interview for the written examination. And I'm just glad to share that their performance is above par with those students who pass from the regular prestigious university. I'm very proud to be a student of IGNOU, and I wish the blessing of all my faculty members. And thanks everyone for providing me that opportunity. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Dr. Vijay. Dr. Pinky, are you there? Dr.
Yes, sir.
Pinky?
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
Am I
please.
audible?
Yeah, please. Yeah.
Very good evening, sir. And thank you so much for giving me this opportunity to speak today. First of all, I extend my good wishes for a wonderful good evening to the respected Pro Vice Chancellor, Professor Uma Kanjilal ma'am, who happens to be a teacher also during my MLIS program, Professor Shrikant Mahapatra ji, Jaideep sir, Director ma'am, seniors and dear friends. It's a wonderful moment. First of all, I would say it's an extremely happy moment. I'm having a feeling of belongingness. As I passed my MLIS program from this university in the year 2005. So I'm getting connected with all my teachers once again after almost 17 years. And presently I'm working as assistant professor and the field of library and information science at Maharishi Dayanand University, Rohtak. It's really a proud privilege to be the part of as a student of IGNOU, because I never felt in whole of my career that I did my basic studies in the library science education from a open university. Today I can say wherever I am, I'm working as a senior faculty member, and it is all because of IGNOU, because I started my studies in the library science from IGNOU, my BLIS, then MLIS in 2005, and I could qualify the JRF. That at that time, the JRF was a very rare thing to happen. In the year 2004, December 2004. That was just because that the university has drafted the course in such a way that today, many of the students, even we claim that our students have passed, 10 students have passed in this batch, 20 students have passed in this batch. They all are reading the syllabus of or the programs content which has been developed by IGNOU. it's really happy to be connected once again. Here I would say that yes, definitely, IGNOU is the People's University. As I could see, Dr. Shantanu Ganguly sir is also there, and I feel very happy to know that he's also from. We are the same. We belong to the same alma mater. We are having the same alma mater. Thank you, Jaydeep sir, and yes. I can say it's a People University because way back in 2004, I was a student just, and the way the registrar at that time helped me to come out with the confidential result, as I wanted to get admitted into the DU and the result was not available. Just knowing that she's a student and she has qualified JRF and she will be lapsing it, he could arrange at that time the early declaration of the result. So I can say that, yes, you are taking care of your student in such a wonderful way that nobody can say that you are from an open university. And this, I also want to congratulate that this kind of alumni program has been created to connect all those alumni together once again. Congratulations, sir, ma'am. And thank you so much for giving me an opportunity to share my views. I'm always available in whatever capacity I can contribute to the development of my, you can say, the parent university. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Pinky.
Thank you, sir.
Atika, are you there? Atika Kaushik? Atika Kaushik? Atika? Dr. Anup Das? Dr. Anup Das, are you there? Dr. Shruti Papreja? Dr. Shruti, are you there?
Yeah, I am Anup Kumar Das speaking.
Please,
So,
Dr. Anup. Yeah.
Yeah. So, very good evening to all of you, and particularly all our teachers in from IGNOU, Professor Kanjilan, Professor Jaydeep Sharma, Professor Archana, and other faculty members. So, I am very glad to join this meeting. So, I completed my MLIS in 2002, so it is almost 20 years back. So I completed, and I studied in ISDOC Center, that is in Delhi, and we had many teachers from IGNOU who were part of the counselors. So we had very good interaction with them during my study, and also many of them are also associated with ISDOC in different capacity. So I had very good opportunity to study under them, and we had very good library at National Science Library in the stock, and we could consult the materials, particularly source materials of different information sources and services. So that was a major aspect of IGNOU study. And after completing my MLIS, I also did PhD from Jadavpur University, and now I'm working with Jawaharlal Nehru University as Senior Documentation Officer, that is in UGC scale. And I am also associated with IGNOU in different capacities, like as evaluator, and also I contributed some course units in IGNOU. So I hope that you'll have very good opportunity in future, because we're having online learning and also flexi learning programs, which will be launching by IGNOU, and this may be followed by other universities. And I also see that many IGNOU former students are also doing PhD in JNU, that is one of the top research universities in the country. So in my department also in JNU, some IGNOU students are there who are pursuing PhD, not from library science background, but from other discipline. So I wish all of you all the best for your future endeavor. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Anup. Dr. Shruti, are you there? Dr. Shruti Papreja.
I'm there.
Dr. Vidyarthi Datta.
Yes, sir, I'm there, Shruti.
Please, yeah, please. Yes, Shruti.
So, good evening to all of you, Honorable Vice Chancellor, Honorable Directors, and respected professors and teachers and everyone available here. I'm Shruti Papreja, working as a librarian in Maulana Azad Institute of Dental Sciences. I have done my BLIS, MLIS, PGTLN, and even PhD from IGNOU under the guidance of Professor Dr. Archana Shukla, and it was a great experience. I got a job in the same field after doing my master's in library and information science from IGNOU only. I want to say that the study material of IGNOU is very good. I used to study IGNOU study material for my job preparation as well as my UGC NET preparation and cracked the exams. The lecturers and the professors of IGNOU are very well experienced and always keen to solve the query. They try their best to motivate students. My overall experience is very good. Whatever I learned throughout my study from IGNOU, it helped me a lot in my professional life as well as my overall life. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Shruti. Dr. Vidyarthi Datta, are you there? Dr. Vidyarthi Datta? Dr. Poonam Bharti? Dr. Nitin Paliwal?
Namaste.
Dr. Nitin Paliwal?
Can you
Yeah,
hear me?
please. Yeah.
Okay. Namaste, everyone. My name is Poonam Bharti, and I really want to say a heartfelt thanks and congratulations to organizers and all the participants. I have studied my BLIP, MLIP, and PGD from IGNOU, and I'm very, very proud to say that I completed my master's with my 5-month-old son and my PhD with my 2 children, when the second one was just 1 year. And the support I have got was immense, and that was also the motivation. It's been almost 20 years I have worked in different capacities in public libraries, academic libraries, and currently I'm working as a librarian at IIM University, Greater Noida campus. Overall, I have got the privilege to get studied by Uma Kanjilal ma'am, Dr. Shantanu Ganguly, and Jaideep Sharma sir, you also helped me a lot while completing my PGD LAN thing, the synopsis submission during the lockdown. Thank you so much, all of you. I would just like to mention one thing. I feel that in the IGNOU module, courses related to communicative English, soft skills, and personality development should be added at the certificate and bachelor's level, because you know the study material, the content of IGNOU is par excellence, I would say. It has been at number 1. So I did my bachelor's in 2002 and it's 2023, and it's still at number 1, when you know the comprehensiveness and the content and the delivery, everything is just perfect. But I feel that those modules should be added, because when we go into the field, you know, for interviews and other things, so this is something where I have personally felt, you know, like that was the only thing which I missed. Rest everything was completed by IGNOU. So that is one thing I would like to suggest. Also, I think a platform should be given to the alumni, you know, in the seminars or workshops, where whatever are being conducted at IGNOU. This is again a very good platform which you have given to the previous students. Thank you very much for that also. That's it. And one more thing, you know, so lately I have felt that I live in Noida, and I have seen a lot of students are struggling to, you know, get to the centers in Delhi. So if it's possible for the university to, you know, open a study center in library science somewhere in Noida, that would be very motivating, and it would encourage more students, to study with IGNOU. And as it is, it's a people's university. There is no doubt in that. And I'm always there. I always believe then, you should always give back to the community. So whenever IGNOU, my department, requires my support in any way, I'm always there. Thank you so much for this opportunity.
Thank you, Poonam. Dr. Nitin, are you there? Dr. Nitin Paliwal?
Am I audible, sir?
Yes.
Hello.
Yes, you are audible.
Yeah. Honorable Vice Chancellor, sir, Pro Vice Chancellor, ma'am, Directors of Regional Center, Directors of Faculty of Directors and Faculty of SOS, and my dear friends, and especially Dr. Jadip, sir. I am Nitin Paliwal. I am working as Assistant Librarian in NIT Hamirpur, and I am associated with IGNOU since 2002 when I enrolled for my bachelor program. And I am privileged that I have completed my bachelor, master, and research, that is PhD degree from IGNOU itself. The course material is excellent, as everybody else has already stated. But I would like to say that the closeness, the family that we call IGNOU. So I really feel that the association that the faculty members have with the students, whether it is IGNOU headquarters, whether it is regional center, or whether it is a study center, they are just like mentors, and they all the faculty members at various stages of my life, they really mentored me, and today I am as assistant librarian because of IGNOU only. As far as suggestion is concerned, I would like to say that those who are already working in the library science field, and they pursue for master degree course or bachelor degree course, they may not need the internship program as a part of curriculum. But those who are fresher, whether they are a bachelor science student or master science student, they need some internship so that they come to know how practically things are being done in the library science, and it will definitely enhance their knowledge.
Thank you, Dr. Nitin.
Thank you.
Thank you. Atika Kaushik. Atika, are you there? Dr. Swapan Patra, Dr. S.K. Patra. Dr. Swapan Patra, Dr. Vidyarthi
Yes.
Datta.
Yes, I am here.
Yeah, please. Thank you.
Honorable Vice Chancellor, sir, Pro Vice Chancellor, Professor Uma Kanjilal, Dr. Mahapatra, and other dignitaries, Professor Sharma, and my respected alumni. I passed my MLIS program in 2006, and that very year I qualified for NET, and I joined for PhD in Jawaharlal Nehru University. Although the PhD was not in LIS field per se, but it was related to innovation studies, where I use all my bibliometrics, scientometrics, social network analysis, this kind of knowledge to do my PhD. After finishing my PhD, I went abroad. I spent about 7 years in South Africa, about 1 year in Bocconi University in Italy. And after this COVID thing, I come back to India, and I have joined as a faculty in Sidhu Kanu Birsa University, Purulia, West Bengal. We have started a 2 years integrated program in Master of Library Science, Library and Information Science. And very interesting thing is that there is a huge response from our, this is a quite remote area, remote part in West Bengal. And we have received a huge response from the students to do the Masters of Library Information Science course in this university. The biggest challenge for us is that most of our students are from, they are remote area, and second thing, they are the first generation learner. So that is a quite different kind of challenge for all of us. In this context, our IGNOU material is a very guiding principle for us, for me particularly. So in this context, I would ask our IGNOU authorities that is it possible to translate these IGNOU materials into some other regional language, for example, in Bengali? That will be quite beneficial for us also. Simultaneously, I am also the academic counselor of Netaji Subhas Open University. I teach students in Believe ISC course. They have materials in Bengali, but that is not up to that standard of IGNOU. That standard cannot be matched perhaps. So this is my request to IGNOU, if it is possible to translate this material into other regional language. And also, I think this material needs to be updated. So these are the two issues I need to raise in this platform. And thank you all very much for inviting me. I'm very proud to be the part of this alumni network, and I will try my best to be attached with this. And also, possibly, I will try to contribute as much as possible from my side. Thank you very much to all. And I also thank especially Professor Joydeep Sharma for inviting me, finding me out through so many networks. Thank you all. Thank you all very much.
Thank you, Dr. Swapan Patra. Thank you so much. Dr. Naresh, are you there? Dr. Naresh, Central University, Haryana.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, please come.
Just a minute, sir. Good evening, everybody. Honorable Vice Chancellor, faculty members, and all my dear alumni. So I'm Naresh Kumar, and I'm assistant librarian at Central Library of Central University of Haryana. So since last 6 years, I'm here. Prior to this, I was working as digital librarian in this American Center, New Delhi. So I did my MLIS in 2009, and then I qualified my JRF by reading the IGNOU books. So I would like to appreciate the committee who has developed this content, which is still really good one. I read each line of those old books. That's why I feel so confident in this field. Then I, went abroad for a couple of years. I did international masters in digital library learning from Italy, Norway, Estonia, and Ireland. So the main base is of IGNOU's base. That's why I could proceed further. So I'd like to thank Jaideep sir for providing me this opportunity to speak with all my old colleagues. I knew most of them who spoken earlier. So I think this is a good university who is providing so much, facilities to Indians. I think that's it.
Thank you, Dr.
Keep
Naresh.
doing
Thank
good
you.
work, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Dr. Vidyarthi Datta, are you there?
Yes.
Please come.
Hello. Am I audible?
Yeah, you are audible, please.
Okay. So, good evening to all of you. Good evening, Honorable Vice Chancellor, sir. Good evening, Professor Uma Kanjilal, ma'am, Dr. Sharma, sir, and all dignitaries, and all my dear colleagues and associates. This is very delightful moment for us, and I'm very proud and very delighted to get an opportunity to join here. Actually, it is a nostalgia for me actually. I passed Masters of Library and Information Science in the year 2000, in the year 2002, and in the year 2001, I got qualified in UGC NET. So my study center was in Instock. Yes, at that time the name was Instock. After that, in 2002, it was changed to Miscare. Again in 2021, it again changed to NISCPR. So, however, I still can remember the respected teachers who took my class. particularly Professor S.B. Ghosh. He was my teacher. Today he's not with us, but yes, very bright and very nice lecture he often delivered to us. I attended Professor Uma Kanjilal ma'am's class, and I'm very delighted today to listen to some talks from Professor Kanjilal ma'am and CM Anand ma'am of INSTOC, Narinder Kumar sir, Renu Arora sir. They were actually faculties of INSTOC, and they are all my teachers. I still can remember those days of INSTOC, that in a National Science Library is. And after passing Masters of Library and Information Science, I did my PhD in Library and Information Science from Jadavpur University. Then, meanwhile, I joined in St. Xavier's College of Kolkata as librarian, and in 2011, I joined Vidyasagar University of West Bengal as faculty member. And now I am working there, and whatever I gain, that is for IGNOU. And yes, it is needless to mention, I cracked NET at my first chance only due to I studied the entire study material of IGNOU very minutely. And even today, I also suggest the same thing to my students. Yes, the IGNOU study material, this is a national heritage, I must say, and this should be preserved. This is a very good study material, particularly in the LIS, I think in all subjects, but in LIS, our study material, it is really worthwhile. And the coverage, the comprehensiveness, everything. And that's why I was able to crack NET at my first chance. That is only due to IGNOU, and that's why I am highly grateful to IGNOU, absolutely grateful to IGNOU. And this is my alma mater today. And thank you so much, Dr. Joydeep Sharma, for inviting me to share my thoughts at this platform. And IGNOU today, it is not even a national central university. It is today, in true sense, it is an international university. And this alumni platform, and I think this LIS alumni platform, this should be the world's largest, perhaps it is the world's largest LIS alumni platform. So that's all.
Thank you, Dr. Vidyarthi.
To Dr. Sharma, thankful to Dr. Kanjilal ma'am, thankful to all dignitaries and my faculty members. Okay, good evening.
Thank you. Dr. Revati, are you there? Revati.
Good evening, sir.
Please.
Yeah. Good evening, everyone. I'm Revati, working as a librarian at Sanskriti School, Charakyapuri, and I passed my MLIS in first division from IGNOU in 2010. It was a very gratifying and rewarding experience studying in IGNOU, and it was very challenging for me to study while I was working, since we had to do a lot of assignments and other studies. And I've got lots to say, but as they say, like brevity is the soul of discretion. Everybody has contributed, and they have said their one second. They have said that we should have internship. That is very important, I feel, because that 1 year internship will make a difference in a student's life. I did my 1 year internship at JNU Library then, and that has helped me in my job as well. And the faculty has always been very great, been of a great help. And thank you so much, Dr. Jaideep and Uma ma'am, for having me here. And that's it. Thank you.
Thank you. I think we have quite a fair representation of our alumni, right from school to college to university, and teaching as well as practical librarianship. Many more might be waiting. We'll have more occasions to interact with you. And I
Dr.
would like
Jaideep,
yes, sir.
we would like to listen to others also. So if anybody else who is present here and wants to share their views, let them raise their hands, and I request Dr. Jaideep to call them one by one.
Okay, sir. Thank you. Yes, please. Sunita Parik, please.
Yes, sir. Myself Sunita Parekh. Thank you very much. सर मैं राजस्थान से हूँ और जिस टाइम मैंने एमलिप किया था, बिलीव एमलिप बोथ डिग्रीज मैंने ना इग्नू से ही किया हुआ है। मेरी आवाज आ रही है सर?
जी आ रही है जी।
हाँ सर, मैंने सोचा नहीं था मैं कभी जॉब करूंगी। मैं बिल्कुल मिडिल क्लास फैमिली से थी, मेरी शादी हुई, मैंने कभी जॉब का सोचा नहीं था। बिलीप और एमलिप किया मैंने, कॉरेस्पॉन्डेंस डिग्री थी इसलिए कर पाई घर रह के भी, और उसके बाद मैंने ग्रेजुअली जॉब किया। आज मैं पूर्णिमा यूनिवर्सिटी में चीफ लाइब्रेरियन हूँ सर, और मैंने इसके लिए मेहनत भी की, बट इग्नू के लिए के बहुत थैंकफुल हूँ सर कि मैं आज जो मैंने सोचा नहीं था जो मैं कर पाई। थैंक्स अ लॉट।
Nita ji, thank you. Anyone else interested in saying something? Anyone else? कोई और? Yeah, Sumit.
Yes, sir. Respected Pro Vice Chancellor, and my distinguished professors, Jaideep Sharma sir, and Vidyati Datta sir, and many other dignitaries and professors here. I've got the opportunity to learn from IGNU, and I admitted in 2013. Thereafter, I completed my BLA from Regional Center, Kolkata. And after completing my certificate in library science from Bengal Library Association, I got the admission in BLI. Completing the BSL BLI, I got the opportunity to serve on development consultant private library, one of the engineering sector library, where they called a data center. And whatever the experience or the from the study materials I have gained from that time, I get very scope to serve that institution due to read out the study materials of IGNU. And the first interview only to study the course materials of IGNU, and they have asked me what is the CAS current awareness service, and just I read out and completed my BLS, and that helped to get that job and serving there a long 5 years, and thereafter I got a chance to serve a central government institution. Now I am in Nagpur and serving Mineral Exploration Corporation Library. So these are the very much experience that I have gained, and only studied from IGNU. Thereafter I did my MLIS and cracked the NEET exam very outset, completing my MLSC, and now time for the PhD. So each and every time I get the help from Uma Kanjilal madam. If I face during that time any problem due to assignment and anything else, I call madam directly, and he give his valuable time on every time at that time. So, and it is very honest to say that without IGNU, I did not do anything in my life. And thereafter, I am still, just I completed my master's in English from IGNU just this year in June, last year in June. So IGNU is such a platform, and it's truly a people's university. Anybody can pursue their degree in a flexible time and each and every corner of India. So I truly say that I got admission in master's in English 2019, and that time I got the job and transferred to Nagpur. My first posting was in Ranchi to Nagpur, but I did not face any problem to complete my course. And every corner to staying that you can give your exam and get your valuable study center there. It does not matter from where regional centers you are belong to. So these are the facilities IGNU always provide us for the students. So that is my pray that IGNU will be do more better and do for the best for other students, and many more come from IGNOU. Thanks to all professors and Pro Vice Chancellor on again. Thank you. Thanks a lot.
Thank you, Sumit. Thank you, Dr. Sumit. Anyone else?
सर गुड इवनिंग सर।
Yeah, please.
जी सर, मैं रायगढ़ छत्तीसगढ़ से बोल रही हूँ, अनुसुईया साहू। जी सर, मैं इग्नू से की, रायपुर इग्नू से। बहुत बढ़िया रहा सर, और रिजल्ट भी मेरा बहुत अच्छा आया सर। आप सब लोगों का आशीर्वाद रहा और आप सब लोगों का सपोर्ट की वजह से मैं पास आउट हुई सर। इसका मैं इग्नू का बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद करती हूँ सर। लेकिन आगे मुझे और पढ़ाई करनी है सर। मैं बीएड करना चाहती हूँ, प्लस पीएचडी भी करना चाहती हूँ। तो मुझे ना सर अभी खाली हूँ, तो मेरे को जॉब चाहिए था सर। और बिना बिना पैसे के मैं पढ़ाई भी नहीं कर पा रही हूँ सर, तो मेरे को दिक्कतें बहुत आ रही हैं। तो जॉब मिल जाता सर तो मैं पढ़ाई आगे कर सकती हूँ सर, और मेरे को इग्नू से ही करना ही है। मेरे को बहुत ही ज़्यादा अच्छा लगा सर। इग्नू की पढ़ाई, इग्नू का हर चीज़ सपोर्ट बहुत करते हैं। जैसे कि रायपुर के धनखड़ सर जी हैं और प्रसिद्ध सर जी हैं, और यहाँ कोरबा के जो प्रिंसिपल सर हैं सर, प्रशांत भोपापुरकर सर, उनका बहुत ही सपोर्ट मिला सर। उनकी वजह से मैं ये पूरा पढ़ाई कंप्लीट कर पाई सर। साथ ही आपका भी इसमें सपोर्ट रहा सर, जिससे मेरा प्रोजेक्ट भी आपने एक्सेप्ट किया। और मेरा प्रोजेक्ट भी मतलब बहुत कम समय था सर, कोरोना टाइम में मेरे को ये मौका मिला था। और मेरा एक बेटा है सर, जो बहुत बड़ी प्रॉब्लम भी है उसको, जिसकी वजह से मैं काफ़ी परेशान हुई पढ़ाई को लेकर। लेकिन आप सब लोगों का सपोर्ट मिला, तो इसकी वजह से मैं बहुत अच्छे नंबर से मैं पास भी हो गई सर। इसका आप सबका बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद करती हूँ सर। प्रणाम सर।
धन्यवाद, प्रणाम।
Good
अविनाश
evening.
शर्मा।
Good evening, sir. I am Hemarajini CH. I am from Viraval. Sir, actually, right now I am like I'm working as a project assistant in Inflibnet, sir. I did my MLIS में MLIS में से ही मास्टर्स किया था सर, लाइब्रेरी साइंस, अंडर द गाइडेंस ऑफ Hosamani sir. He is my guide in MLIS, and he is also working as a scientist in Flipnet, sir. Actually, शादी एक्चुअली आई एम अ मदर ऑफ 2 किड्स। शादी होने के बाद पहले मैं मेरा बीई इंफॉर्मेशन टेक्नोलॉजी सर, यूजी। उसके बाद मैं आईबीएम में काम किया था, और इसके बाद शादी होने के बाद मैं विरावल आ गई, गुजरात, सोमनाथ, क्योंकि मेरा हस्बैंड इधर CMFRA मिनिस्ट्री ऑफ एग्रीकल्चर में काम करते हैं एज अ साइंटिस्ट। सो इग्नो हेल्प मी अ लॉट to pursue to continue my career as to do masters, and it helped me a lot. And as Hosamani sir also works as a Hosamani sir also works in IGNO too, he also helped me a lot to continue my career, to build my career again. मतलब मैं इसीलिए बहुत बहुत as taking as this platform, मैं इग्नो के लिए और होसावानी सर के लिए बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद करना चाहती हूँ। और I also want to continue do my PhD also. So आप सबकी blessings के साथ मैं वो भी करूँगी, मैं ये कोशिश करती हूँ। Thank you so much sir.
Thank you, Shani. Wish you all the best.
Thank you sir, thank you so much.
Anyone else? अविनाश, आपने हैंड रेज किया था?
Yes sir. Hello.
Yes, please.
Yes sir. Good afternoon, respected Pro Vice Chancellor sir, faculty members, and my dear friends. Sir, my name is Avinash Sharma. I am from Jammu and Kashmir. I completed my graduation from University of Jammu in 2009. Then from 2014, I am working as inspector in GST department in Gujarat. Sir, in the year 2018, one of my close relative who was doing BLIS, he approached me to explain some concepts in BLIS, but I did not have any academic degree. I first studied those topics and then explained those topics to her. Then somewhere I felt that if I can explain those topics to her, then I can also do this degree because it was I was having interest in this. So in July 2018, I applied for admission in BLIS. I completed my BLIS in 1 year in June 2019. Then, so after a gap of 10 years, I got from BSc to BLIS. Then I took admission in MLIS course in July 2019 and completed MLIS with 81.33% marks. Sir, I have also qualified NET and JRF during my MLIS. And presently I am doing a PGD LAM course from IGNOU RC Ahmedabad. Sir, I would also like to thank our course coordinator HG Hosamani sir, who he is presently working as scientist in InflipNet, Gandhinagar. Sir, Hosamani sir provided us unconditional support and guidance throughout the course. I live in Gandhi. Hello. I live in Gandhidham, sir. It is almost 300 kilometers away from Ahmedabad. But Hosamani sir was always just a phone call away from us. He always picked our calls and gave guidance through telephonically or whatever best possible way he can give. And also I have made many friends during the MLIS course who will be my friends for the rest of my life. Further, as a student of IGNOU, it was a golden period of learning during this process. I'm very proud to be alumni of IGNOU. Thank you for providing me time.
Thank you, Avinash.
Thank you.
Thank you. Asma Bashir.
Yes, sir. Good evening, sir. Hello. Good evening, sir.
Good evening. You want to say something?
Sir, I have completed my BLIS and MLIS degree in 2019. Sir, I'm very happy with you taking a degree from IGNOU, especially BLIC and MLIC was a great experience for many students. The flexibility of the students' learning format also allowed students to continue working and taking care of personal commitments. The study material provided by the IGNOU University were organized, comprehensive, and up to date. I am so thankful to all of you, sir, especially my regional director, sir. I am from Srinagar, Kashmir. Presently, I am working as librarian in International Delhi Public School, Srinagar, sir. I am very thankful to you, sir.
Thank you. Meenakshi.
Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Meenakshi.
Yeah, I'm here. Good evening.
Yeah, you're
Faculty and all the alumni. I'm Shimla and I am attached to IGNOU since 2000, since 1999. I was doing BLS from IGNOU, then thereafter I did PG, JMC, and then I did MLIS, B.Ed from this very institute, the People University. So it's a privilege to attach to the IGNOU, and I feel like root in the IGNOU. IGNOU is the platform where the students got a place to fulfill their dreams of higher education with along their own task or a job. Sir, this is all about my linkage or relation to the IGNOU. But presently, I am working as a BLS MLIS counselor in the regional center 1101. So, my field very nice and above all, the assessment process is very nice, which is very helpful and flexible for all. That is 70 plus 30s. 30% is the students very nice support as they did their assignments and go through their material also. And at the time of the examinations, if you can't prepare fully, but in this 30% support for the good academic percentage in your course. And the second thing is this, being a counselor, just I want to request as a situation suggestion to you that kindly start again offline ceremonies of convocation and induction meetings and class interactions, because students far away from Kinnaurs and Lahore Spitis and Mandi and all districts of in the Himachal Pradesh calls, they want to interact lively in the class, offline class. Assignment process of the IGNOU is very nice, and material is also very nice, and I love IGNOU. So if you remember, I did PGD LAN at Delhi this year in stock. After that, I have submitted my PhD PhD's topics, and I give the test and got 100 marks, but unfortunately I didn't got the admission there. So मेरा ये सपना अधूरा ही रह गया to do PhD from IGNOU, but I am happy to attach IGNOU, and library science is my passion. Although I am not working as a librarian, I am working in the JBT teachers in the school, but I love this profession. I am attached to the library profession in the IGNOU Center, and the students love me all. They personally call me. So I love this profession and this university. Thank you, sir. That's all for me.
Thank you, madam. Anyone else? Dr. Pinky, you had raised your hand once again.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Actually, I wanted to share something, but at that time I forgot to share. I remember whatever we are today are made by our teachers during our MLIS program, as I happen to be the student of Professor Prabhakar Rath, Uma Kanjilal ma'am, Ghosh sir, and I must appreciate the efforts you were putting to build the student at that time, even during 2000. Uma Kanjilal ma'am used to give us the seminars, and we were so afraid to come. I mean, we never think of all those things in a distance learning program, but ma'am used to take interest in each and every student of the class, and she would listen to all of us, and she'd comment on the seminar. Madam, thank you so much that you have made our career so bright that today we feel proud to be the alumni of this privileged university. And कहीं ना कहीं ये दो लाइनें मुझे याद आई जो मैं आप सभी से साझा करना चाह रही थी कि आज सभी की बातें सुनकर और बहुत सारे डिस्टिंग्विश्ड पर्सनालिटीज को और जो हमारे सेम प्रोफेशन में है, कहीं ना कहीं आप ये फीलिंग आ रही है कि उसने कागज की कई कश्तियां पानी में उतारी होंगी और ये कहकर बहा दी होगी कि समंदर में मिलेंगे. तो आई रियली बिलीव कि आज हमने जितने लोगों को सुना है, इनसे बहुत सारे और ऐसे प्रोमिनेंट पोजीशंस पर जरूर देयर मस्ट बी सम वर्किंग एट प्रोमिनेंट पोजीशंस, एंड दे आर आल्सो द प्राउड alumni of this university. Thank you, Jaideep sir, for bringing out a few of them by putting a lot of effort. And thank you to all the distinguished personalities sitting here. Thank you for giving us this opportunity. And I must congratulate Jaideep sir ki you have also started, you are putting effort to start the internship program for the distance learning students. As we were thinking of it at that time, but the students feel helpless once they pass out from a university, and if they don't find any kind of help thereafter. But you are putting effort to get connected to the student and bringing them back together once again at the same platform. It's really a commendable job. Congratulations and thank you sir.
Thank you, Dr. Pinky. Anyone else? So it's very nice to hear from you all and also see that how far and wide our roots are spread. The stronger the roots, the stronger the tree is. So we feel very strengthened by seeing how far our roots are, and you are our brand ambassadors, spreading our teachings and learning throughout. And also you will be a great help when we think of internship, when we think of having support from outside, when we want outreach activities. I think you will be really there to help us out. Please don't forget that you were all IGNOU alumni, and once you register on the alumni portal, we'll be in constant touch with you all. We have discovered many of you who were otherwise are always associated with IGNOU, but somehow there was a gap, so we forgot you. And the more you register yourself, the more we are in touch with you all. We have listened to you, your suggestions, your problems, and then we'll really take care to rectify those things, to have new study centers, to have interaction with industry, and to also have ways and means by which our students are able to perform better. Priyam Vada also has raised a hand, and Subhashis. I think these will be the last two in case time permits.
Good evening, sir. Good evening, everyone. हालांकि मुझे तो लगता है I'm not deserve to be here क्योंकि काफी ज्यादा लोगों ने अचीव कर लिया और मैंने कुछ भी अभी तक अचीव नहीं किया है. But I completed my MLIS degree in June 2022 and qualified UGC NET in November 2022. But I have one issue क्योंकि मेरा वाला MLIS degree कोरोना में हुआ था, तो हमें मतलब क्योंकि हम प्रैक्टिकल नहीं कर पाए उस तरह से जाकर, हमारा हर चीज ऑनलाइन हुआ, हमारा इंटर्नशिप नहीं हुआ, उस हिसाब से वर्कशॉप्स नहीं हुए. तो मैं वही कहूंगी कि सर अगर आप अभी भी अनपेड ही सही, अगर आप हमें 1 मंथ या 2 मंथ का वर्कशॉप करा देते, क्योंकि काफी चीजें ना हमारे मास्टर्स, क्योंकि BLIS बैचलर वाज वेरी इजी, मास्टर इज वेरी टफ. सो अगर आप अनपेड भी वर्कशॉप या कुछ भी हमारे लिए करा देते जहां पर हम जाकर अटेंड कर सके, क्योंकि वो ज्यादा इंटरेक्टिव होता है बजाय ऑनलाइन वगैरह के, तो हमारे लिए काफी इजी होगा. क्योंकि एक्सपीरियंस लोग मांगते हैं और थ्योरी तो बहुत ज्यादा है, पर प्रैक्टिकल उस हिसाब से नहीं है जैसा हमें मतलब जरूरी होता है मतलब इंटरव्यूज में और जॉब के लिए. तो प्लीज एक बार हमारे एलुमनाई के लिए भी सोचिए कि मतलब जिन्होंने पास कर लिया उनके लिए भी वर्कशॉप्स कुछ वो अटेंड कर सके अभी वाले बैच के साथ.
Thank you, Priyamvada. Thank you and congratulations to you. आप हमसे टच में रहिएगा, हम आपको इंटर्नशिप के लिए भी हेल्प करेंगे और वर्कशॉप के लिए भी. हमारी ईमेल आईडीज हैं.
सर मैंने इंटर्नशिप अप्लाई हर जगह करा, लेकिन वही एज प्रॉब्लम है कि आप 27 क्रॉस कर गए हो.
प्लीज हमसे टच में रहिए, हम आपकी हेल्प करेंगे.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much, sir.
Subhashis, I think this will be the last one. Subhashis.
Thank you, sir. I am audible.
You are audible.
Yes. Thank you, sir, giving me this opportunity to say something. First of all, good evening to all respected dignitaries, respected Uma ma'am, director ma'am, all respected sirs, Joydeep sir, and Dr. Shantanu Ganguly, and Vidati Rato, and all the seniors, and my dear friends. Myself, Subhashis Chatterjee. I passed MLIS from IGNOU in 2018. And the study material of IGNOU are excellent, and I used to study I used to read the study materials and got through UGC NET and West Bengal SET in 2020. And presently I got a chance in Delhi University as a research scholar and already pursuing it, and already I have done the coursework, and just as I tried to submit my dissertation paper, and though for my age problem, I did not get any government job till date, but still I am trying to get that, and with all your blessings, and hopefully I will get in future the government job. And thank you, sir. Thank you all again, and sir, wish you all a very happy Makar Sankranti also. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Subhashis. Hasina. One is there. Hasina.
Am I audible?
Yeah, you are audible. Please, bit loud.
Okay.
Bit loud.
Good evening, myself Hasina from Kerala. I have completed my MLIC from IGNOU, and that is the reason why I am standing here in this occasion as assistant professor in the Department of Library and Information Science in a well-reputed institute which is known as the Aligarh of Kerala. So I use this time to convey my gratitude and love towards IGNOU. Thank you all. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Hasina. Thank you, Dr. Hasina. So I don't know, Dr. Ashok Sharma has also raised a hand.
Yes, if any regional director wants to interact, please raise your hands.
Good evening, sir. Good evening, madam. Sir, thanks for kindly organizing this alumni meet, particularly on the subject of our library science programs, MLIS, and our school is also offering BLIS and other programs also. सर वैसे तो हर सब्जेक्ट के लिए हमारे दिल में बहुत रिगार्ड्स हैं, लेकिन जो लाइब्रेरी साइंसेस और जो पुस्तकों से और किताबों से जुड़े हुए जो मैटर्स होते हैं, उनके लिए हमारे दिल में बहुत विशेष जगह होती है सर। क्योंकि मेरा मानना है, पर्सनली आई फील कि जो पुस्तकों से जुड़ी हुई जो चीजें हैं और जो संगीत से जुड़ी हुई जो चीजें हैं, the issues related to the books and music, पर्सनली मुझे लगता है कि शायद ये चीजें भगवान के बहुत नजदीक हैं, क्योंकि इनसे जुड़कर हम बहुत कुछ हासिल करते हैं। और सर मैं एक और चीज मानता हूं कि टीचर्स कैन नॉट बी ऑलवेज फिजिकली विद अस, बट दे आर ऑलवेज प्रेजेंट इन द फॉर्म ऑफ बुक्स विद अस। किताबों को हम अपने घर में हम जगह देते हैं, अपनी पर्सनल लाइब्रेरीज हम लोग बनाते हैं और किताबों को पढ़ते हैं। तो एक तरीके से टीचर्स उन किताबों के माध्यम से हर वक्त हमारे साथ रहते हैं, हमें गाइड करते हैं, सही रास्ता दिखाते हैं। और एक और चीज मैं कहना चाहूंगा सर कि अगर जैसे कई बार हम लोग नेट पर सर्च करते हैं, गूगल पर देखते हैं कि जो हाईली सक्सेसफुल पीपल हैं उनकी क्या हैबिट्स होती हैं, और एक चीज बहुत कॉमन है सर अक्रॉस all the successful persons across the globe, के जितने भी सक्सेसफुल लोग रहे हैं उन सबकी एक कॉमन हैबिट जरूर रही है, किताबें पढ़ना। हर सक्सेसफुल आदमी की अगर हम उनकी जीवनी को देखेंगे, अगर हम उनके ऊपर मटेरियल को पढ़ेंगे कि वो लोग क्या हैबिट्स थी उनकी, तो उनमें एक कॉमन हैबिट हमें जरूर मिलती है कि वो किताबें जरूर पढ़ते हैं। तो ये एक बहुत अच्छा प्रोफेशन है और हमें हमारी यूनिवर्सिटी पर गर्व है सर कि हमारी यूनिवर्सिटी इस फील्ड में भी हमारी कंट्री को अच्छे प्रोफेशनल्स दे रही है। ये भी एक प्रकार की देश सेवा ही है सर। तो मुझे लगता है कि हम जिस तरीके से इन प्रोग्राम्स के माध्यम से अपने देश की सेवा कर रहे हैं, ये अपने आप में हमारी एक बहुत बड़ी उपलब्धि है, बहुत बड़ी अचीवमेंट है। और किताबों के बीच में रह पाना जो हमारे जो लाइब्रेरी साइंस के स्टूडेंट्स हैं, ये उनके लिए एक बहुत खुशनसीबी की बात है, ये उनकी बहुत अच्छी एक किस्मत है कि वो एक बहुत अच्छे प्रोफेशन के साथ जुड़े हुए हैं और वो हर वक्त किताबों के बीच में रहते हैं। और जब भी कोई उनके पास जाते हैं तो उनके पास किताबों की जो एक अच्छी किताबों की एक जो लिस्ट होती है वो उनके माइंड में ही अवेलेबल रहती है। और अगर हम लाइब्रेरी में जाकर अगर लाइब्रेरियन से या अपने कोलीग्स से जो प्रोफेशनल्स हैं, अगर हम उनसे पूछते हैं कि कैन यू सजेस्ट एनी गुड बुक, तो वो बहुत अच्छी किताबें भी हम लोगों को सजेस्ट करते हैं। और उन किताबों को पढ़कर हमें न सिर्फ ज्ञान मिलता है बल्कि जीवन में आगे बढ़ने के लिए हमें रास्ता भी वहां पर दिखाई देता है। तो आई एम पर्सनली थैंकफुल टू आवर इग्नू अथॉरिटीज, प्रोफेसर उमा कांजीलाल मैम, मोहपात्रा सर, आप सभी हमें बहुत अच्छे तरीके से गाइड कर रहे हैं और हम अपने रीजनल सेंटर्स की हेल्प से हम अपने स्टूडेंट्स को बेस्ट स्टूडेंट सपोर्ट सर्विसेज प्रोवाइड कर पा रहे हैं। तो इसके लिए मैं हमारी अथॉरिटीज, ऑनरेबल वाइस चांसलर सर, प्रो वाइस चांसलर मैडम, प्रो वाइस चांसलर सर, एंड पर्टिकुलरली आवर डायरेक्टर RSD सर, क्योंकि ये हमारे साथ कंटिन्यूअस टच में रहते हैं, हमें मोटिवेट करते हैं और हमें गाइड करते हैं कि हमें अपने स्टूडेंट्स को किस तरीके से स्पोर्ट सर्विसेज प्रोवाइड करनी है। तो वी आर थैंकफुल टू ऑल ऑफ यू सर, मैडम, थैंक यू सो मच, थैंक्स फॉर काइंडली गिविंग मी दिस अपॉर्चुनिटी। नमस्कार।
Thank you, Dr. Shokji. Now I request my faculty colleagues also to say a few words, starting with Professor Zuchamo Jensen. You are not audible.
Okay. Am I audible now?
Yes, yes.
Okay. Honorable Vice Chancellor of Indira Gandhi National Open University, respected Pro Vice Chancellor, Professor Uma Kanjilal and Dr. Mohapatra, officers from the Research Service Division, Director School of Social Sciences, my colleagues, and dear alumni, First of all, I take this wonderful opportunity to extend my greetings to all of you. And also, since this is the first time we are meeting in this 2023, let me take this opportunity to wish you all a very happy New Year. First of all, a huge thanks and appreciation to the university under the leadership of our Vice Chancellor for creating this wonderful platform where we get a chance to, hear the perspectives from the alumni. Well, personally, I have been highly encouraged and also motivated to hear the success stories of some of the alumni, and especially the positive feedbacks coming from the alumni has immensely motivated me to do better and take the profession further forward. And regarding some of the beautiful suggestions that have come from some of the alumni, like the workshop, conducting a workshop where the students may be given such kind of a platform where they can have the opportunity of sharing their academic experiences, and also the feedbacks of establishing new study centers where it is presently not there, and also the training programs that have been suggested by the students. I think these are very good suggestions, and as faculty, we will definitely look into all these important suggestions that have come so that we will be able to accommodate them in our next revision to take the profession forward. So I thank all the alumni for sharing your perspectives and also giving very important suggestions. And lastly, but not the least, I would like to thank the university and also congratulate the university under the leadership of our efficient Vice Chancellor, Professor Nageshwar Rao, for creating such a meaningful platform where the faculties are able to interact with the alumni. Thank you once again.
Thank you, Professor Zuchamo. Professor Kumar Singh, are you there? Our new colleague, Professor Kumar Singh.
Yes, sir. Good evening,
Please.
everyone. Good evening. Am I audible, sir?
Yes, you are audible.
Okay, thank you, sir. Good evening, everyone. Honorable Vice Chancellor, Professor Nageshwar Rao, sir. Pro Vice Chancellors, Uma Kanjilal Madam, Professor Uma Kanjilal Madam, and Professor Srikant Mahapatra, sir. Director RSD, Regional Directors, Director of School of Social Science, Professor Suhas Getgovekar, Madam, and all my dear faculty members of the schools and distinguished alumni. First of all, I would like to congratulate authorities who has taken such a nice initiative to create this alumni platform, through which we can also, it is a kind of motivation what we have heard in this short interaction. It will be very much helpful for us to update our system, and I am really very happy that many of our alumni, they are placed on in very good position on various organizations, and many of the alumni, they have requested, and we can also say they have given some suggestions like updation of our curriculum and study center and seminar platforms and some other things they have also raised. And definitely I hope we will also incorporate their suggestions and their feedback in our upcoming organization, or maybe upcoming seminars, or maybe upcoming another series of this alumni meet, definitely we will come with this ideas. We will. Thank you so much. Thank you all of you.
Thank you, Professor Kumar. Dr. Ashok.
Very good evening, sir. Thank you so much for giving this opportunity. Respected VC, Sir Nageshwar Rao, sir. Honorable and respected Pro Vice Chancellor, Sir Shrikant Mahapatra, Sir Uma Kanjilal, ma'am, and Director RSD Pandey, sir, Rupam, sir, our director of the school, Suhas, ma'am. And after listening to the thoughts of our alumni, just to sum up in a one line, I can say that a satisfied customer is an everlasting advertisement of a product. So our brand value, our reputation, our goodwill lies in the alumni and their thoughts. Welcome so much. They have shared our thoughts with us, and we will take up these thoughts, their suggestion in our future developments also. And sometimes we have discussed with Jadip sir, and I have shared my view that our alumni are very bright, very pioneer in the profession, and they are occupying very prestigious positions. Like some of them, we can see that they have occupied the position in academics. They are professor, they are senior administrator, they are established librarian there. So their experience, their thought, and their suggestions will help us to improve our quality of the program, like internship and seminar in future also. And we will be in touch with our alumni to explore more thoughts with them. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you, Dr. Ashok. Dr. Pawan.
Very good evening, all of you. Respected Honorable Vice Chancellor, Professor Nageshwar sir, Professor Uma Kanji PVC ma'am, and Mahapatra sir, and other regional director, and my dear colleagues, and especially alumni. Just I have request to all of alumni. Just I request as suggestions कि आप हमारे alumni है, the product है is this university के, आपसे एक रिक्वेस्ट ये है कि आप दो कंपोनेंट को थोड़ा सा ध्यान में रखेंगे. फर्स्ट, जो एज पर द ऑलरेडी मेंशंस NEP and given the internship program focus, and another is admissions process. So request all of you, your product, your brand ambassador of the IGNOU, just I request to promote the admissions for LIS, BLIS and MLIS student, and all the best wishes for your bright futures. All the best, alumni. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Dr. Pawan. RD Pune wants to say something. Regional Director.
Sir.
Yes, sir.
PR Sharma from RC Pune. सभी को मकर संक्रांति शुभकामनाएं हैं. हमारे पूर्व विद्यार्थियों को सुनकर मुझे बहुत अच्छा लगा, लेकिन एक दो प्रोस्पेक्टिव लर्नर्स एक चीज हमारे सामने लाए हैं, मैं आपके सामने प्रस्तुत करना चाहूंगा कि हमारे सारे डिप्लोमास का भी न्यूनतम अवधि 1 साल है और अधिकतम अवधि 3 साल है, जबकि BLS का न्यूनतम अवधि 1 साल है और अधिकतम अवधि 2 साल है. क्यों ना इसको 3 साल कर दिया जाए, ये विद्यार्थियों का सवाल है सर. अगर हो सके तो कंसिडर करें. धन्यवाद सर.
Thank you, Dr. Sharma. Anyone else?
Sir, I just want to make one suggestion if it's allowed.
Yes, please. Yes, please.
Yes, sir. So just one quick thing, sir. When the program is ending, be it bachelor's or master's, so at times we are not sure whether we want to be a school librarian or we want to be, in the corporate sector or in other sectors. So I think, if the people who are already in the industry, like, we have already done our struggles and then we have reached somewhere, I would say, with the grace of God and everyone. So if there is an opportunity where, we can come up with our, as in we library science say that the first hand experience is the most accurate experience. So, before they are getting into the field to find jobs, it's very important for them to understand that whether they want to join a school library or some other sector, as I said, because I have been a school librarian for all CBSE, International Board, and Cambridge Board, and they have their own certain other criteria apart the library science study. So if you can organize such kind of meetings, and that would be very beneficial to direct their efforts in the right direction. So like, I'm not aware that whether I'll be a more good academic librarian or school librarian, because in school library also we have primary and we have like this senior libraries. So that way of interaction, if can be organized from the people who have already gone through that phase, it would help them to save their time and put their efforts in the right direction. So before, once the exams are over or before the beginning of the exams, if that can be incorporated, that would be, I think, a very good way to, just go in the right direction. All I can say, it just came in my mind right now, because I have been a school librarian, I have been a college librarian, development institute, I have worked with corporate sector, I have worked with Max Muller Bhavan. So, sometimes you are just so much into everything. So that, I think, would be a very good approach, sir. That's it, sir. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you for the suggestion. We'll take care.
Thank you, sir.
Any regional director, if they want to say anything, any regional director? Any RD? Though two of them have already spoken. If we have left anyone, please, before I hand it over to Dr. Umesh Pandey. So I think everyone has said. Dr. Pandey, please take over.
Thank you very much, Professor Jaideep Sharma ji, for coordinating this interaction session with the faculty. Now I request Dr. Shrikant Mahapatra sir to please give the concluding remarks, because as I can see that our honorable Vice Chancellor
Uma Kajilal is here.
Achha, okay.
I'll obviously like to say something, but let Madam speak, because she is not only the Pro Vice Chancellor, she is also a very senior faculty of Library Information Sciences. Madam, please.
Yeah, thank
Yes,
you.
madam.
Well, it was a really interesting session, and really happy to connect with all the alumni, and really happy to know that most of you are very, very well placed. And as you know, you are going to be our brand ambassadors. So as already some of my colleagues mentioned, please publicize our programs, because word of mouth pays best actually. So if you can publicize our programs during the admissions, already the admissions have started for BLS, MLIS. So that is where I think you can help us in a great way. Other than that, a lot of suggestions have come in about the improvement. Someone talked about revisions. We are in a process of revising our program. We are looking into that. There was one good suggestion about translation in Bengali. So we are working towards that also. In fact, if you can, all of you can support us in the process, that will help us. So please let us know if you're interested. We will look forward to your wholehearted support in helping in translating, and we plan to translate our courses into 11 languages. So to start with, at least the major languages like Bengali could be one, Tamil, Telugu. So at least 5-6 languages we will immediately start with, and then we can expand it further. So this is where I will request all our alumni to come forward and help us out in the process. That way we can spread our programs also. And in fact, if you look into the NEP 2020, it talks about teaching in regional languages. Another help we will seek, already Dr. Shantanu mentioned about being one of the counselors, as well as also doing a lot of video programs. So we seek your support in developing e-content. So we will look forward to your support in this regard also. You can share your experiences, and we need to develop a lot of e-content. So if you have some innovative ideas, please come forward. We will be happy to look into the possibilities, and you can support us in a big way in that. internship some people mentioned about. I think already it has been mentioned that we are going in for the internship for the present students, but some of the alumni mentioned that they would like to come back. So, and do some hands-on, which they missed out, especially during the COVID period. So let us see if we can work on that. Some hands-on training could be made, or we will work out. So we will see, we will discuss this in the faculty and see how we can take this forward. So these are some of the major suggestions that came into, and of course, this platform is open to you. All your suggestions, please let us know, send your feedback so that we can all work together to improve the programs that we are offering from IGNOU, in fact. As I earlier also mentioned, one important thing, I think, the Facebook page that was referred to by Dr. Rupam, I think have a look into that. If possible, help us in providing suggestions how to go about. You can use that platform to provide your feedback, anything innovative that we can do. Anyway, even since most of you are very well placed, we are looking forward for internship opportunities in different libraries. So please come forward if you can help us in that regard. So these are some of the suggestions I would look forward to. And of course, let's be connected, remain connected. And this is the starting point. I think we will be doing such programs in future also. And I think you can also spread the word among your other friends also who have been alumni of our IGNOU, so that they can also join this portal. Thank you very much.
Thank you, madam, for your nice words. And now I request my colleague, Dr. Hema Pant, Additional Director, Regional Services Division, to please.
Oh, Dr. Pandey, wait.
Oh, sir.
Let me also say something.
Okay, fine, sir.
So thank you very much. I have been very closely listening to all of you. In fact, I was wondering what our pass outs are doing. But today, after listening to 25 distinguished alumni, I was extremely happy and satisfied that all of you are doing well. The Library Information Science program, particularly at the master level, was started in 1992. So we have different generation of students. And we had the privilege of listening to all of them. We had Niti Saxena madam, who is in British Council, talking to us. Then Dr. Santanu Ganguly, Vijay Verma, Dr. Sapan Patra. They are almost first generation of our learners. And we had also young learners who use this platform, like Hasina, Subhasis Chatterjee, Dr. Pinky also. I will say that she's a young learner, is an assistant professor. And we got a lot of inputs and feedback from you. Of course, Professor Uma Kanjilal has addressed few of them, like translation of the material to regional language. And that is what is being told in the National Education Policy 2020. And we have been trying, with the help of Professor Uma Kanjilal, to get our material, not only library science, but all other material translated to regional languages, particularly at the graduation level and at the master's level. We have initiated the process for Bachelor in Library Information Sciences. And hopefully it will be done. And then we'll definitely go to Master in Library Information Sciences, because regional language is the medium through which teaching and learning should be imparted. That is what the National Education Policy 2020 has told us. Many of you are talking about internship. I'm very happy to say that Professor Jaydeep Sharma, our senior faculty of Library Information Sciences, is wholeheartedly pursuing this internship scheme for Library Information Sciences for last 1 year. And I have been closely monitoring it from outside because I'm in charge of all the regional centers. So I always get it passed to the regional directors to see to it that our Library Information Sciences students get paid internship in the various institutions. And we are very successful in that. So we also seek your support in providing internship to our students. During the pandemic, very rightly, Priyambada has said that everything was online, so they could not get the support, face-to-face support, at least in the form of a workshop or in the form of internship. And Professor Jaydeep has agreed to provide our support. I am very happy that if that can be done for the pandemic batch students, then it will be a great service from IGNOU. Minakshi from Simla has given us the input that some amount of face-to-face counseling should resume because students want face-to-face counseling. I want to share with all of you in this platform that this matter was discussed in the Academic Council in its last meeting held in December, and the Academic Council has said that 60% of the counseling should be done through face-to-face mode. And I hope once the minutes are circulated, Director RSD will immediately issue the circular to resume 60% of the counseling in face-to-face mode. Practical will be all face-to-face, but theory counseling will be 60% face-to-face and 40% will be online. There are some suggestions from you that in Bachelor in Library Information Sciences, soft skills, communication skills in English should be introduced. I personally feel that these are excellent suggestions because this is what is the requirement of the industry for employment. And finally, I would say that your suggestion about how one should build a career in library information sciences, because it is a very unique kind of a program. I was just thinking about it, that you have a career in education. Many of you have chosen to become professors, associate professors, and assistant professors. Many of you have chosen a career in the library, starting from school library to district library to public library to university library. And other than library, you have a career open in any other field because you are a master degree holder. So it's a wonderful program. And I would say that some of you should also come forward to provide career counseling to the young aspirants who are joining the Master in Library Information Sciences or Bachelor in Library Information Sciences. On the whole, it's a very good program. We really enjoyed your feedback, your inputs, and definitely our faculty will work on it. Since Professor Uma Kanjilal is here and she is part of the top management of the university, she will definitely look into it and translate all these expectations into reality. Honorable Vice Chancellor could not attend this program because he was trying to join, but since he is traveling, he said that, okay, you please go ahead and finish the program. Maybe some other occasion, he will come and address all of us. Once again, from Regional Services Division, from all the regional centers of the university, I thank all of you for joining this highly fruitful, productive alumni meet for Master in Library Information Sciences. I wish you all the very best.
Thank you very much, sir. So now to conclude the program, I once again invite Dr. Hema Pant.
Just a second. I think they have mentioned about that communication skill. Already we have incorporated that in our BLIS program. So this is already there for the MLIS also. We are working towards it.
Thank you, ma'am. So Dr. Hema Pant, to please propose a vote of thanks.
Thank you, sir. Sabhi ko mera namaskar and very good evening. As always, alumni meets are a source of tremendous motivation, and this one has been particularly very vibrant. We are in this information age, and the program Master of Library and Information Sciences really instills this hope and inspiration in us that it's going to take us forward, the whole university, as well as our alumni and the students, the future students. I take this opportunity as a great privilege to propose the formal vote of thanks. At the outset, I would like to thank our Honorable Vice Chancellor, Professor Nageshwar Rao, who's always been very enthusiastic about the alumni meets and who has given us this platform, his support and encouragement to conduct these alumni meetings. I would like to thank our Honorable Pro Vice Chancellor, Professor Uma Kanjilal, who's also a very senior faculty in the Library Science faculty of the School of Social Sciences, and for giving us a genesis of the Master of Library Information Science program right from the year 1992 that it was launched, and its revision in 2005, and the possibilities it holds and how alumni could be engaged, the MLIS alumni, how they could be engaged for our prospective learners and for betterment of the program as per the ever-changing and fast-changing societal needs. I would also like to thank Dr. Shrikant Mahapatra, our Honorable Pro Vice Chancellor, who right from the inception of these alumni meetings, I would say from the year 2021 last year, and who's been very zealous and who's been very enthusiastic in kind of taking us forward in this endeavor of the university to connect with the alumni, to sort of, whether it was the series of meetings we had regional center-wise, or now we started in the year 2023 on 1st January itself, program-wise, starting with our flagship programs, MBA, MCA, this is the third one with MLIS. Thank you, sir, for driving us forward in this direction, and also very, elaborately summarizing the whole feedback from our alumni in today's program. Then I would like to thank the Director, Campus Placement Cell, who's also the ex officio President of the Alumni Association of IGNOU, that is Dr. V.P. Rupam, for his very elaborate presentation about the alumni portal and the alumni Facebook page, and the process in which you could register and be confirmed on those pages, and then spread the word ahead and post all your share your experiences, but in whichever form, whether videos, audios, etc., on those pages of the university. I would like to thank the Director, School of Social Sciences, for helping us in garnering all the support for this program and encouraging the alumni by her presence here today. The faculty, Professor Jaideep Sharma, who very assiduously, very industriously, he helped us in identifying the alumni, coordinating the interaction session, and also for facilitating all the learners who are currently enrolled in MLIS through various internship programs, etc. So we are very thankful to you, sir, for helping us in this endeavor. The other faculty of the Library and Information Science, Professor Shukla, Professor Yanthan, and the other new faculty members, we thank you for your presence today, and which is a source of encouragement for all of us and the alumni in particular, and this message will spread to our enrolled learners as well. A word of thanks to all our regional directors who are here and who extend all immediate support that is needed in all our endeavors, and especially in this alumni meet.
I would like to thank colleagues from the Regional Services Division who worked backstage in organizing this event, in getting all the names and contact details of our alumni with a similar kind of enthusiasm. And of course, our distinguished alumni who spared their very valuable time on a Sunday evening. It's been a marathon session with all your valuable feedback, suggestions, which I'm sure will be taken up at the appropriate platforms. And I urge you again from this platform to stay connected, as has been said by all our IGNOU authorities and by the various division heads. I request you to please be with us. Of course, a word for our own director, Dr. Umesh Pandey, Director, Regional Services Division, who's always been at it, guiding us, taking us, meticulously monitoring the entire organization of this program. A word of thanks to the technical team of the Center for Online Education for organizing and technically facilitating this conduct of this program. So thank you one and all for being with us, and we look forward to more such interactive, vibrant sessions in the coming days ahead. Thank you, and over to you, sir, Dr. Pandey.
Thank you, Dr. Hemapant. So now I request technical team to please play national anthem.
जनगण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मांगे गाहे तव जय गाथा जन गण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे।
Thank you.